Hello everyone and welcome to this 10-minute main muscle group stretch. We're going to hold each stretch for 1 minute. Try to push yourself in that stretch. Now a stretch should be uncomfortable but not painful, so bear that in mind when we're doing these. I'm just going to start my timer and we'll begin. So our first stretch we're going to be doing is on our chest. So we're going to stretch out our upper body and then move to the lower body. Now if you've got a chair, you can place your hand on a chair, but if not, just place it on the floor and drop the shoulder looking away, drop the shoulder down to the floor. Are we ready? Off we go. So, elbow down, looking away from the side you're stretching, and then just push that shoulder down towards the floor. Now you can adjust it accordingly, so you can take the elbow a little bit higher or a little bit lower, depending on your pain threshold, I suppose, or your tightness through your shoulders. Just take your deep breaths and then just drop the shoulder down. So we're going to do 1 minute on this side. When you hear the bell, we're going to change straight to the other side. A nice deep stretch in here. You can rest your head down if you need to as well. Just get that nice deep stretch. Okay, so let's change to the other side. Same idea, looking away. Drop that shoulder down towards the floor. Now if you've got a bit of tightness through your shoulders, you might feel this more through your shoulder than your chest, but you can adjust it however you need to. Lean over the shoulder a little bit more, and that should intensify that stretch. Just going to adjust mine now. It's amazing how throughout the minute you'll find that your muscles will switch. So you relax that muscle and another muscle starts to kick in. Superb. So we're going to go into child's pose now. Drop down, arms out. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the hand position. So you're going to take your hands across so it comes into a lat stretch. Drop the shoulder down towards the floor so you've got a bit of rotation and just hold this position. So my right hand has come across to my left here and I'm getting a real deep stretch on my right hand side on my lats there. Your lats can get pretty tight, so you can really get a nice deep stretch into here. If you feel you can take it across a little bit further, like I said, throughout the minute you will find that a muscle starts to relax and that stretch will ease. Keep that kind of uncomfortableness, not pain. Okay, so let's change across to the other side. Same idea, we're going to drop that shoulder down towards the floor. We've got that rotation round. Great way to finish a workout, just holding some static stretches. Hopefully you guys have just done one of my HIIT workouts. Push yourself hard in there. Intensify the stretch a little bit now, really get that in a little bit further, really pushing myself to the side there. That's intense. Good, okay, so sit yourself down, legs out in front of you. What I want you to do is you're going to bring the leg across, bring it up. Now try and keep your chest up and pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder. So we're getting that across. Don't bring yourself around to it. Try and keep your chest up as much as you can and just pull across. Now that's in your glute. that you should feel this one on that right hand side. If the right leg is coming across, that's where you should feel this. It's quite intense for me, this one. So I try and keep my chest up, don't fold. I fold, I lose that stretch. Chest is up, pulling across, head high. It's a really good stretch, what's called your piriformis. And this is my good side. Okay, so let's change to the other leg. Bring that across, leg comes up. Now, take that across. I'm just going to try and pull square off the hips, square off the shoulders, and just hold that position. I'm just using this hand, because this one is a little tighter for me, so I'm just using this hand to keep myself upright. But if you don't need that, that is a deep stretch. Just going to try and hold this position. Now this is uncomfortable. Try and get it across a little bit further. Pull the chest up a little bit more. Maybe use my hand just to help that chest come up. Relax the muscle. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to go into a quad stretch. What I want you to do is you're going to bring that leg round behind you to the side. We're going to stretch out that quad. So if you're doing your right leg, which go down onto your left elbow to start with. Try and keep your knees together. Leg is round behind you. Now, from this position, we're going to try and come round a little bit more onto the right elbow. That will intensify the stretch a little bit more. My foot is behind me. Toes are pointing towards my armpit. For those that can, you can go all the way down onto your back if you like. Okay, let's change to the other leg. So, foot comes around, toes pointing, tuck it in, move the knees nice and close together. We start off going on the opposite elbow, so stretching out our left quad. I'm on my right elbow. And then if you feel comfortable enough, you can go down onto the right elbow. And then if you're comfortable still, you can go down onto the right shoulder. Try and keep the knee on the floor. Keep the knees together. And then eventually you might be able to get both shoulders on the floor. Now this is an intense stretch. Trying to make sure my back isn't arching too much. I'm trying to zip up, holding this position. Remember, you've got the options. If you need to, you can just come onto your shoulder, onto your elbow, apologies. Now, our last one, hamstrings. So, grab hold behind the knee, pull the knee in towards the chest, and then just try and push your heel towards the ceiling and point your toe towards your head. And we're just going to hold this position. Keep the other leg nice and flat on the floor. And you've just got that nice pull. And you should feel it in what I like to call the belly of the muscle here. So if your leg is locked out and you feel it behind your knee, just soften the knee slightly. Just that little soften there. And you help to get a good stretch on the heart of the muscle. If you've got a towel or something or a band, you can place it over the foot and that will help keep the toe pointing towards you, so you get a really good stretch on your calf as well. Okay, change to the other leg. Pull in, pull that knee towards, and then just point the toe. That's a deep stretch. I can feel, see my right leg just wanted to come off the floor there. I've got to really just kind of hold that in. Oof. There's nothing better than after a tough workout, giving yourself 10 minutes at the end. So important. Keeping yourself mobile, agile, injury free. You don't want to be stiff. I'm just going to keep this 5 seconds. Keep the intensity up. And relax. Superb. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Thank you so much for coming and doing these stretch workouts. Don't forget to try out some of my other workouts. The high intensity ones, the mobility ones, the strength. Anything you need, we've got there. Go and check them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, I love the comments. Thanks so much. Take care.